As a response to austerity, some local authorities are thinking about how they can take a more active role in the local economy. And the purpose of this is really to make sure that money flows in and around the local economy and not just out of it.
We've spent about 750 million a year, and of that, are only around 29% stays within Lancashire. We're working with our other public sector partners to make sure that the bulk of that money does get spent with local businesses and gets through to local suppliers and local communities.
With Manchester City Council, we've done a range of work over the last 5 years looking at their spend and where it goes. In 2008-2009, we found that 52% of spend was within the local authority boundary. And through a range of strategic activities over the last 5 years, we've helped them increase that spend to nearly 65% of spend being within the local authority boundary.
Rather than accepting that large corporations come from the outside and we should be grateful for them, it would be challenging large organisations to say, well, you're in the local community, you're taking a lot of money from local households, what are you giving back? You know, rather than accepting that we should just be grateful to have large corporations. We want more reciprocity from them.
One example that comes to mind is British Gas. We spoke with them and tried to convince them of the need to localise more of their spend within Enfield, given that they're making operating profits out of Enfield. They acceded to our wishes and they embarked in some eco-retrofitting schemes where they made greater use of Enfield subcontractors and workers than they would have done otherwise.
So what strikes me as really unique and different about the approaches we're hearing about today is that they actually move beyond just thinking about wages and plugging people into the labour market as a way of tackling inequality, and actually think about how wealth is generated and owned within the community.